Welcome everybody back to Creativerse. I am Siamko with cogamers.net and the Shadowcast, and we are on our second video of the series that I'm doing for Creativerse. Oh, let's see. I don't really know what it is that I want to do, which is horrible. If you listen to anybody who gives you advice on how to do YouTube content, they always say, have a plan. Go in with a plan. I don't have a plan. We're getting a little bit of hitching this morning. What's up with that? The world's just now loading in, more than likely. It's not that I don't have a plan. It's just I have like so many plans of different things that I'm wanting to do that it's kind of overwhelming in that sense. I know I've got cactus flowers around here somewhere. Ugh. God, I'm so disorganized. You know what? I don't care. Just go in there. That's how much I care. Okay, so, I think what we're going to work on today... Oh, another cactus flower's already grown. I'm going to leave it, though. There's two more. Oh my gosh. We're just going to leave them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of explain some of the things that I'm working on here at... Oh, wow. Looky there. Yeah, we definitely need to take care of these guys over here. This is going to be interesting. Whew. Okay. That was a exciting little bit. Got quiet there while I was fighting four things at once. Okay, so what this is a group of farms. Each one of these pads is 16 by 16, and it's actually the chunk, one of the chunks. Now, for people that play Minecraft, you know that a chunk is 16 by 16 by, the entire world height. The way I understand for Creativerse to work is it is not done that way. It's 16 by 16 by 16. They're cubes. There's just these cubes in space. And the ticks that go through that check for like game updates and whatnot, each of these individual things for certain spawning criteria. Now, also in that other game that you're going to hear me talk about a lot because it's also a game I love and play, Minecraft, mob spawns are dictated by the biome. In Creativerse, it's by the block. This right here. So you have to go to, say, like that biome over there to get these blocks, but then you can bring them back, you can make these spawning pads, and then those mobs that would normally be way over there will also spawn here. See, it makes it to where you can actually farm all the mobs in the game. Like, these guys here are normally only in mountains, because that's the only place that peakstone, you'll find peakstone. But I went and I got a bunch of peak stone. I brought it back. I put it right here, and voila, we have this nice farm for these Rambos. We'll go ahead and kill these guys. If you notice, the easiest way to fight in Creativerse is to just strafe in a circle around the mobs. And then that will keep them to where they can't actually hit you. Which, it seems like, oh god, that makes things really easy. Look, it's only easy because there's this huge flat area. Once you're like are out in the wild, you start bumping into stuff, you know, you can't actually strafe as easily. It becomes a problem. So these are the farms that I've got so far. So this farm is for the dust evils that you saw and the trogs. The trogs were the big brown rocky looking thing, and the dust evils were the bones that were just kind of spinning like little dust devils. That's what these are for. This is Peakstone. This is for Rambos. This is detritus, or detritus, however you say that. It is for there's a keeper over there. It is for spawning leafies, which are going to spawn on just about anything, and also for spawning feral pigsies. We need those so that we can get make the higher grade armor. And then this was supposed to be for spawning chizards, which is like a weird way of saying chicken lizards. But it's not, I've never seen anything spawn here, and I looked it up online. So, it may be I need shorewood leaves, or shorewood to have them spawn on, and not these wildwoods. So this one might have to be rebuilt, but that's okay, because we want to clear out all this tree and stuff above it anyway. But if we look on the map here, what I've done is I've started these farms, and I'm just taking them straight across. So they'll be 4 by 4, and I think I'm going to go in a circle. And in the central area here, I'm going to put some sort of like a processing plant to be able to process all these mobs later. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. So that's what this part is of my base. Like I said, it's supposed to be for chizards, supposed to be for, which this one does work, it's for feral pigs. This is for Rambos, this is for Trogs and Dust Evils, and this is supposed to be for Hotfoot and Warmworm and everything else. And I've not seen anything spawn up here yet either, so it's different. But we'll get it worked out. It's all just trial and error, you know, learning different things. My base is a little disheveled. Like I said, it's the first base that I've built. I had a little pig pen over there. Then I did the first Rambo testing to double check to make sure that they would spawn here, and they did. So then I moved them over to there. I moved the pig pen, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have all these animals and whatnot, and so I built a barn, and this is my barn. A little heads up for people who are going to have pigsies. These guys, I had like a dozen of them, and they all disappeared. And I'm thinking, I don't know what it is, because they're the only ones that have disappeared, with the exception of the leafies that I have upstairs. But since I kind of went on the forums and I looked around and I was complaining about it, and they said put them on stay. So if you hit F on your pets, you can actually interact with them. You can set them to wander, you can set them to stay, or you can set them to follow. And they said if you put them on to stay, you're going to have a better chance of them not disappearing. And this guy's actually been around for several days now, so I think putting them on stay works. We've got all these little pens in here that I built up. Here's my Rambos. None of these guys have ever disappeared. And then here's my Chizard farm, and none of these guys have disappeared either. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. I really wanted the Chizards to use it's shredded leaves, but it looks like straw to me. Make like little nests there. That's so cool. I like that. But yeah, so we've got lots of pins here to fill up with more animals as we need, as we get them coming along. We can go up into the loft, and I just made some more pins up here. See, so like I had leafies in here, and they're all gone. I put these little flower pots down as if they were like feeders. But yeah, so they're all gone. So we'll get some more. It'll be okay. I don't know. I think the barn turned out pretty good. I like it. You gotta build things a little exaggerated in games like Minecraft and like Creativerse. So like the doors look a little chunky to me, but that's about as good as I think it can get. But yeah, so we got that all squared away. So we've got some of the spawning platforms over there. These are for our tamed creatures. And the reason that we tame creatures is because then you don't have to actually kill them. You can just feed them, you know, their favorite food, and then they'll give you items after that, which is good because you can use you don't even have to use a mining cell on them. I don't believe. To be able to pull the items out. So barn, spawning pads. This is a makeshift garden. I was running out of flowers, and the only flowers in game that you can... Oh, my inventory's full. Inventory management in this game drives me crazy. It's constant. There's constantly something that you've got to be managing. The only flowers in the game that you can actually farm are these cactus flowers. You can grow trees like, okay, so like the red flowers, the yellow flowers, you'll see them like right up there. There's some red flowers. They'll actually grow in trees. And you can plant saplings like I've done right over here. It says this is fallow. I wonder why that's fallow. So strange. Guess maybe there's too many right next to one another. I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Let's eat that. Get some. We'll get these all picked up. So you could actually plant trees like saplings. They will grow. Then they will have flowers that will grow on them, you know, randomly. But they're really difficult to harvest, you know. You're going to have to like dig through the entire canopy of the tree and hope. And then you're only going to find like, you know, maybe... anywhere from, you know, probably no more than 8 per tree, and it's a lot of work just to get 8 flowers. Let's take and suck all these up. I was doing some testing with the saplings here just to see what you could get done. I got a little bit of the sniffles this morning, and I hope that the thunderstorm outside isn't too bad. I've got a Blue Yeti Blackout edition microphone. I'm still learning how to actually set it up to optimize the audio. I know it's still sounding a little tinny whenever I'm talking. And I think part of that is because you know, I don't have any acoustic tiles up or anything like that. I don't. My wife ordered me a shock mount because I have a boom and a shock mount for my boom, but. It doesn't fit the Yeti, so I have to find one that will actually fit the Blue Yeti. So you can plant them individually like this. I think you can go in any configuration up to like a 4x4 or a 2x2. I think you can go in any configuration up to a 4x4. But look, see, these already say that they're fallow. I don't understand. Fallow means that they're not going to grow. I don't understand why that is. Maybe they're... Is it maybe because they were too close to the dead grass over here? That's... Ooh, that's different. Grassland? I don't know. We'll see if that grows, though. But anyway, so you'll kind of see what I mean. Like, see, there's only like one flower up there. They're just kind of a pain to get to. And whenever it comes to crafting things, like say I wanted to craft... Well, the advanced health potion calls for cactus flowers, so why not farm that? And whenever you're doing basic health potions, it doesn't matter. You can use a cactus flower. So, like, cactus flowers are like the best thing to actually harvest, to get. So yeah. But anyway, so that's that. Also have some little wells here. We've got water, we've got mineral water, we've got molasses, and we've got tar. I think these are the only... No, I was going to say I think these are the only 4 liquids in the game, but there's actually corrupted water that you can get as well. So, excuse me, I think those are the only 5 liquids that you can have, are that. So, anyhow, and then we just got a little vegetable farm down here, which I'll go ahead and harvest. Let's get these all picked up. And you can look in that little tooltip there above the stamina and the health bar. It tells you what stage of the crop is in. So it's like grown, not fertilized. You know, it'll tell you if it's ready to be harvested or not. So I'll just go ahead and pick that up. And wheat, it's grown. And then we'll go ahead and replant these. Just doing some chores today, right now, I know, around the farm. I don't know if I've got enough room. I probably don't. I'm just going to destroy that sand. And I'm going to destroy this molasses because we've got an endless source of it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and pick up all of our honeycomb. I've been having pretty good luck with, oh, now I say that, and look, I'm not going to get, oh, there's one. Well, that's crappy. Harvesting honeycombs can be challenging because you have to, in order to grow more, you have to have that, which is the queen bee. You just place it on some leaves like this, and then it's going to grow into that large cluster of wax that you saw. But you're not guaranteed to get another queen bee, so. But we'll go inside and let's sleep real quick, make it daytime. Let's do a little zooming around. Oh, let's just dump everything in here. This is all going to get very organized. I know it looks terrible. I am going to get it organized at some point. Oop. But it's just not going to happen today. Let's get that. Okay, 1 second, let me pick that up. So, all right. So, let's come in here. this away. Whoop. Let's put all of our food away too. There. Let's put some yellow flowers away. Beeswax away. I'll put that dust evil stuff away. God, I thought I had more. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought I had more. Oh, this container's full. Oh, we got a queen bee there. We'll go take it out and go put it back on the pile, so we can have it go ahead and start growing. Yeah, kind of a mess, but got a little bit of stuff. Okay, so this here, if you notice, there's like sparkles around him. That means he's ready to give up the goods. And then whenever you target him too, if you can see that, it shows a little mining cell emblem. I want to test something out though. I want to see if you can actually harvest this from him without anything. And it's so funny. Look at the face this guy makes. Oh, it says you have to requires a stone mining cell, so that answers that question. So we'll go back to our diamond one, and then it's poop, and there we go. We got him, and of course we picked up the block. Yeah, if you hold the button too long after that, you're gonna pick up the block. We'll put these explosive bombs down here. We'll use those instead of stun bombs. I didn't really see anything else that was worth anything. But this guy likes pie, so we need to wash him. If you notice, he's dirty. After he gives up the goods, he's dirty, so you need to, craft a washer here. And then use it, and then you wash him, and he's loving it. Oh yeah, he's loving it. Look at him. Okay, so then he's nice and clean. Gives us a thumbs up. You want to wait until he says he's hungry, and then you'll feed him. We've got a pie here for him. We'll feed him, and then if you don't feed him if you don't feed your pets their preferred food, then they kind of give you junk as far as like items. But if you give them the preferred food, then they're going to give you stuff that's actually worthwhile. Let's go out here and put down this other queen bee. There we go. Now we've got those up. So let's see. Okay, well, that's just a little bit of a run through of like what I do whenever I get on every day. Is I just kind of go through, do a little bit of chores, go check all my farms, harvest off all my stuff, come put it away, and then I start working on a larger project. So that's going to be it for this episode. Please, if you're watching and you're enjoying the content, I appreciate that. Please stay tuned. I'm going to do some how-to videos at some point. They're going to be short little excerpts, but this is more of kind of a let's play series, I guess. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Remember to check us out, cogamers.net. You can search for that in Creativerse. Join us on our Discord by going to our website. Download the Discord app and then go to our website, cogamers.net/server info, and you will see a hot link you can click, and that'll automatically connect you to our Discord server. And that's where we're going to have all of our communication that we're going to do with our community, posting videos, you know, that's where our voice comms are at. That's where we do our file sharing at. That's where we have all of our announcements are made at. So we look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, I'm Siamko, and we'll see you then.